What's going on, everybody? Arclad84 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Ark the Lad 2. Alright, previously, we have taken out the Grenone Cannon, and at the same time, as a special bonus, courtesy of our great fortune teller friend Sonya here, we also took out the Millmana headquarters and took down Yagoon. So, his reign of tyranny has pretty much come to an end, hopefully, this time. So now that that's all over and done with, we can now return our focus to the oil rig, which we previously attempted to approach to before. But before we do that, let's pay one more visit to our good buddy Roan and see what he has to say.
Princess! We've taken care of the train cannon and the headquarters in one fell swoop. You were the ones that bombed the headquarters? That's fantastic! Word here is that Yagoon died in the fire. The soldiers have left the headquarters and are heading for the oil rig at sea. Something else is still going on, but I don't know what yet. In fact, the forest spirit and Torioke Forest continue to weaken. Then this isn't over yet. Maybe the forest spirit knows what's going on? We can ask, but if her power continues to weaken, she may not show herself. Whatever you do, be careful. Yagoon's goons are without a leader. They're lashing out at anything that moves. Got it, thanks.
So taking down their leader apparently is making them go completely insane. They're rioting, they're going wild. So this could be rather rough. I suppose before we try to go out to the oil rig, let's see if we can pay a visit to a certain forest spirit, which we haven't done in quite some time since the first game. Let's check this out. Oh my. I can already tell that this tree is like rotting away. Oh, it's horrible.
What happened? That beautiful forest is now such a... Is this the forest spirit's tree? The power is fading faster than I believed. I hope it is not too late. Looks like it already is. That tree is D-E-A-D dead. Don't be a fool. If this forest is lost, we lose the blessing of the forest spirit, and Millmana will... Huh? Whoa. The forest spirit? Yes, I am still alive. But the world is fast forgetting the balance of nature that nurtures all living things. You have only to look around this once lush forest to see that. Yes, this is not the only place where suffering is manifest. The guardians and spirits all over the world grow weaker by the moment. As my power fades, so does the forest here. It will be the same the world over. If this forest dies, what happens to Millmana? We just wrestled it from the grubby hands of that maniac Yagoon. We can't lose it. Princess Sonya, this problem is not yours alone. The whole world lies victim to the same threat. It is just that the rest of the world have not opened their eyes to see that yet. Do you have any insight into Romalia's ultimate plan? They seek to destroy the good in this world, then return the Dark One to power. Dark One? Forest Spirit. What is happening to you? Just to show myself to you requires energy, and I am weak. If this course is not reversed, soon I shall fade from existence. Ark, you must hurry to make certain that does not happen. However, little time remains. The fate of the world lies in your hands now. I shall be watching your progress. You mustn't fail. Good luck.
Oh boy.
She just vanished. I hope that doesn't mean she just died. Sonia, what just happened? Elk, we should leave her alone for a while. Yeah. The forest spirit said we had little time left, so that must mean that there's still hope we can succeed. I won't let you down, and I will save Millmana. It's time to assume my sworn duty as princess.
That's quite a bit of story right there. Alright, well, let's go ahead and set our next course towards the oil rig. Now that there's nothing that can stop us from approaching it. And here we are. Looks mighty suspicious. Let's just hope they don't take quick notice of a certain giant airship in the area and sound the alarm, you know? Let's see. You think you could lower it a little bit there, buddy? Maybe a bit lower, if possible? I guess not. I do not like this. It's too quiet. And there's quite a distance to the deck of the rig. What was Chompon thinking?
Toshio, could you move? You're holding us up.
Look.
Wow, we're quite a ways up here, aren't we? I get it now. You're afraid to make the jump.
What?
I'm not frightened of such a small obstacle. Then why aren't you jumping, pretty boy?
I think they messed up the bubbles there. It made it look like she was saying it instead of him. Because you've not stopped flapping your lips long enough for me to concentrate. So just close your mouth and watch. Ooh. Looks like he felt that.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Your turn.
There comes a time in one's life where wisdom prevails over folly. This is just such a moment. Gogan shall take the wise course on this one, and leave the jumps to the pups.
Yeah, sure. Whatever makes you feel better, Gogan.
I knew I shouldn't have worn heels on this trip.
Shantae, we're not exactly going out to a bar or party, you know. We're busting inside an oil rig. So, yeah, you probably should have worn better shoes.
I knew I should have brought a rope.
Oh, Poco, just calm down. Nice going, Kruga. Just make the whole foundation crumble, why don't you?
Alright. Our only job here is to get in as fast as possible and destroy the mind control device. We're probably being watched already, so be on guard for monster or guard attacks. We'll be out before they even know what hit them.
To believe that is to open yourself to disappointment.
I don't need your philosophy to rain on my parade, Mr. Happy.
Ark, I'll stay here as long as I can to defend the Silver Noah. If things get too dangerous, you're on your own, got it?
Got it. Let's get this over with. Wait! What? Are we certain that destroying this facility will free Millmana? Most likely, but we won't know until we do it, Sonia. General Yagoon was crafty. This may be another elaborate trap. That's what I'm afraid of. Well, I guess there's no way to find out unless we do this. Let's go.
And of course, there's Dykebeck.
Wait! Dykebeck has been left behind!
As always. So, let's go ahead and get our party picked out. And for some strange reason, apparently they decided to make Sonya as a mandatory character for this. Possibly because of personal issues, I suppose. But that's okay. Sonya is not that bad of a character to have. Anyway, if you've been using her enough. So, let's see. Let's take Arc. Let's see. Shantae for a good healer. You know what? Let's get some magic going. Let's take Gogan. And let's do Toshu. There we go. Deep Sea Oil Rig. Here we go. Let's check everybody, make sure they got good equipment. Okay. Leather. Okay. Everybody seems to be suited up. Alright, let's get started. Not even going to the first room, and here we have some brand new enemies. Well, okay, one of them's a new enemy. It's a different color palette here, but we got some what appear to be mysterious fires, and I guess they're like red phantom-like colors or something. But anyways, okay. Let's see. You know what? Let's put the water staff back on. I was going to upgrade the card a little bit, but I think this calls for a staff for a little bit. Yeah, let's see. These guys have a pretty good amount of HP. Yeah, 232, level 68 Mysterious Fire, and then these guys here. So it's a good thing I got some pretty strong weapons to do some serious damage. It really helps. Let's see. Can't really do much with Gogan yet, so let's just bring him up a little bit closer. A lot of these guys seem to be gunning for Sonya, though. But if they're lined up like this, I could do this. I love Shuffle Shot. Let's see what Gale Flash does. Not bad, not bad. Let's see, yeah, we got the Red Phantom, 215 hit points, level 68. Yeah. Alright, Shantae, you are on healing duty. Wow, even Garden, it took a little bit more out than I thought he would. Let's try Diamond Dust. Oh, wait, that's not gonna work. I suppose Earthquake will have to do, since Diamond Dust just can't seem to reach it. Then again, I don't want to use too much MP. I mean, this is only the first battle. We've definitely got more to do. So, I want to be careful with that. Alright, Sonya, take this guy out. There we go. And we get red jewelry. Oh, nice. What does that do anyway? Damage? So something that could be thrown, I take it. But I think I want to hold on to it, at least for now. Alright, let's take these guys out. Making our way around here. Should I use teleport? I'll save it. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna wait here. Let him come to me. I hate these tight spots sometimes. Alright, one more transfer. So we let Ark have 2 shots at this guy, which leveled up his armor. That's cool. Ooh, nice! Nicely done. You know what? I'm gonna send him after the mysterious fire, actually. I'm gonna let somebody else take care of that guy. He can hold his own. There we go. And that... Sorry about that, folks. That was my phone going off. Let's see. Transfer to Shantae. Just about done with this battle. There we go. Not too shabby. Not a bad start. Okay. Let's keep going. I may have forgotten to mention this, but this can be a bit of a maze sometimes. It can get rather confusing, so you might want to pay attention to your surroundings a little bit, especially for what happens later on. You'll see soon enough. But meanwhile, let's take care of these guys. Okay, that last one was really wanting to struggle, but we got him down. No biggie. Okay. First treasure box here. And we get a ruby. Another accessory. Possibly something that can be used at the combined shop for later, so let's hold on to it. Oh, and apparently I got dropped another piece of red jewelry. Go figure. Okay. These pipes here, take note of these. You're going to be going through a lot of these, especially later on, because there's a bit of a pipe maze, which can be rather confusing. Also take note. Like the Grenon Cannon Train, this is also another one of those dungeons where it's a one-time only deal. So if you're wanting to get the treasure here, search as thoroughly as possible. And on top of that, there is also a wanted monster that we saw on a poster previously, is on this rig, and he only shows up for one time only at a certain room. So if you're wanting to get all the bounties, this is going to be your chance, and only chance, to take this guy down. I will show you where this guy will be at. I actually had to do a bit of a practice run just to get a bit of a... Since it's been such a long time since I played this dungeon, I had to, you know, have a bit of a refresher course on how this place goes, because you can get lost pretty, a little bit easy. Let's see. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't miss this one. Flame Edge, which, let's see, where's it at? I think, is this it? Yeah, here we go. Attack power of 22, even though it doesn't, see, yeah, it's a fire one. It's okay, but we got better weapons than that. So, either give it to one of your weaker characters, or heck, even sell it for some cash. So let's head up in here, and there might be another monster encounter, I think. Let's see, we get a revival dust and an instant, another sword, which is actually it's got a pretty good good stat buff to it. Increase offensibility on level up. Max attack power 23. Not too bad. I'd maybe hold on to that just in case. Okay, now this switch over here you're going to want to flip, because I'll show you why in a few moments. Head on up into this door, and of course we got more of these guys. Bear with me. Okay, that was a little bit rougher than I thought it was going to be. I actually had to resurrect Sonya in that battle because all those fires kept wanting to take a beating at her. Sheesh. Anyways, that's over with. Okay, here's why I asked you to flip that switch from earlier on. So you can use the crane right here, so you can move this pipe. And now with that, you can advance onward. So now we backtrack. Isn't it grand? It's always fun to backtrack. And what's this? We have ourselves a healing spot. Excellent. Let's see. What's in this room up here? Okay, no enemies. That's good. Let's see what's in this room here. This is a submarine? It looks like this is used for emergencies. It's not going to do us any good now. Maybe not now, but it will help out soon enough later on. Keep in mind this room, because we are going to be coming back to this later. But for now, it's time we backtracked a little bit after we flipped this little switch right here, which happens to open up another particular pathway we was unable to access before. And unlike this other dungeon we was in before in the Granone, thank God there are no respawn battles, at least not to my knowledge. Whatever battles you might have done here before, I don't think they come back unless you leave the dungeon. Well, I don't think you can leave anyways, even if you wanted to. So, let's make our way back this way. Like I said, you need to pay attention to pathways you take, so you won't try to be too lost. Okay, this is where we can go to now, since we unlocked this set of stairs. So let's make our way downward here. Let's check out this room here real quick. Oh, what have we here? 3 treasure boxes. First we have a Rage Weakened Dust. Oh, that's pretty new. Oh, wow. That's kind of nifty right there. Just like a decrease in all the elements. Here we have a Rekko's Grass. We know what that does. And finally we have a Studded Leather. Not too shabby. Let's see. I think we can increase the defense. Let's see. Let's give it to Iga. Iga needs some defense like bad. Let's see. Studded Leather with 14, 16. It's alright. Might be something worth holding on to for later. Okay, let's keep going.